Hi everyone, it's February 26th, 2012. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. Sorry that it's been so long. I've had a few things I had to do and some things I didn't have to do but were a hell of a lot of fun. And I had my birthday and yada 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 blah blah blah. As you've noticed, today's title is Stop Santorum. There's been a lot of wackiness and craziness in the world in the last little bit. But this guy, who's, running for president of the United States, our United States, people, our being the key word there, this guy now said, I just saw this just a few minutes ago on the Young Turks on YouTube. I really suggest, honest to God, people, go find this when it says Santorum slams public education, supports homeschooling. And Rick Santorum is an idiot. He's an idiot of the first class. He's an elitist idiot. Now this guy is saying, well, where did we ever get the idea that it has to be a public school, schooling for everyone? Well, let's go with Thomas Jefferson to start with. Again, this is the Young Turks brought this. But Thomas Jefferson, in his inaugural address in 1806, talking about taxes and why the taxes had to continue, which at the time, people, I might check it out historically, all you had really were excise taxes and business taxes. You didn't have personal, private income taxes. But, along about the late 1800s, businesses kind of got pissy about that. But we shouldn't have to pay for everything. And they lobbied enough, lobbied enough to get the laws passed so we now are, we get to pay more than the businesses do. Why, just ask Bank of America or the tycoons on Wall Street, who I'm still pissed off. They ran the banks and all these companies bankrupt and got bonuses that year after we bailed them out. How does that work exactly? Anyway, back to Rick Santorum. Back to Thomas Jefferson talking about the taxes in his inaugural address in 1806. Their patriotism, and I'm quoting this from the Young Turks, by the way, their patriotism would certainly prefer its continuance and application to the great purposes of the public education. That was number one, the public education, roads, rivers, canals, and such other objects of public improvement. Note that he didn't say a damn thing about going off to Afghanistan for war. He said, our objects, our public improvement. Bingo. That's what we should be paying taxes for, and not this empire building bullshit where we're making it easier for this guy over here who's already rich to build his friggin' pipeline from here to there. And pissing a lot of people off. But this thing, public education, this is something the elites are now coming out with. That no, there's no place in the mandate, the Constitution, that says the public deserves an education. And this noise about homeschooling, that's all fine and wonderful if you're a single parent income. If one parent makes plenty of money and can support that, okay, cool, fine, I can see some homeschooling. I really can. Because in a lot of subjects, most of those kids come out amazingly well prepared for college. Except they're not societally prepared. They don't have the social skills their peers in the public schools do. And I'm not even going to talk about the private prep schools. Obviously those are for elites. Oh, some of them have scholarships, so they get 40 or so disadvantaged children, who everybody then gets to look down on because, Daddy couldn't buy him a new Triumph this year. At any rate, let's get back to Santorum here. Wants to go to homeschooling. Rick, you are, every day when you open your mouth, you make me happy that I'm from Pennsylvania. Far from it. I grew up there. I'm a product of that, all-intrusive public school. Is this what you're afraid of? That your kids are such goddamn dummies, somebody like me could out-talk them, out-think them, outwork them, and out anything they can do, I can do better. That's what the hell you all are afraid of. We can do it better. We don't, if we get educated, we can be as good. And by God, you want to close the gate of that corral real quick, don't you? Yes, you do. Rick Santorum, please. Don't think you can go up against somebody like Thomas Jefferson. Oh, the first 150 years, our founding fathers all homeschooled. That, sir, is a blatant lie. They went to Harvard. They went to Yale. Good God. They might have gotten some bits of schooling at home. Abe Lincoln taught himself to read by the firelight, ruined his eyes. But he's one of the damn few who came from that kind of a background. Y'all have been pissed off about that ever since, haven't you? He freed the slaves because he was a working guy and knew just what the hell that was all about. It has pissed y'all off ever since. It's why now the Republican Party is just a shambles, just a mockery of what it once was and a ghost of what it could be again. If this is the best you've got, Gingrich, Santorum, what's his name, the Mormon, this is the best and brightest of the bunch. It is no goddamn wonder we are in the shape we're in. Because you guys are patently stupid. You're patently ignorant. Not a damn one of you knows how to work. And Boehner, you can cry all you want, because, yeah, okay, you do. You know what work is all about. But Daddy didn't have enough to buy you a caddy. Oh, I'm not crying for you one little bit. I'm not crying for any of you. And as far as this public education goes, I'd rather see your scalps on my lodgepole than see the public schools get cut down. I don't know about the rest of you, but that's my thinking on it. They've cut the hell out of public library hours. They're cutting the hell out of the public schools. Because I'm telling you what, folks, they are scared to death of us. Makes me real happy. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's today's Schmuck Look. Peace out there.